I'm just getting everything ready. Sending out notifications and everything. Hello. Okay. I really like that my idle screen, or my stream starting soon stream, or screen. Oh my god, I'm already messing up my words tonight. You're gonna get a lot of that tonight. I'm very tired. These are typically done just like an hour or so before I go to bed. I've just spent my whole day talking to people, and I'm exhausted. Tonight we're going to be playing my own game. I'm going to try to finish it tonight if I can. We've been playing it for like 3 hours. I thought I would like get this done far quicker than that, which is surprising. Maybe I'm just bad at my own puzzles. Okay, let's get this going. It has been interesting. I hope it's been interesting. I'm ready to discover all of the problems with this. Just a second. Okay, it's working. What do we have? Did we do these? I know I did that one. I did do this. Okay. I should check if that person has hatched. It's here. It's happening. I forget what the dialogue was. Ha 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 ha. This feeling is so difficult to describe. Everything seems so simple. I can understand everything about you just by looking at you. The trapdoor is still locked to David. That's spooky. Look at that little animation I did. It's so fucked up. But watch what happens when I walk back in. It's just gone. It's just a pair of clothes. I'm so happy that didn't break. I was starting to think like that not happening was a bug, and I was gonna miss out on that. I forget what I'm supposed to do now. I have this thing. I can do that. Oh, we're about to start the second area. The second area is something I added, I think, like a year later. Well, not a year later. I think it was only months later, but it did take a while. I think like the whole second half took me just as long as the first half, I think. What? I think it was this shortcut I opened. Swimming pool. Why did I make that red? Is this the first place I'm supposed to be? It's locked. I'll need a pool key. Go to the website. What is that thing? Oh, it's another hidden cloud. How many of these did I put in here? Okay. I don't like that. I don't even remember adding this. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. What is this for? That's a good sign. This second half of the game, like, visually looks so much better. I think at this point in the development, I was like really getting the hang of this. Like the first half of the game like feels really clunky, and the art is a little bit weird, and it doesn't have a lot of consistency with it. But this is like, I feel that the second half is much better. Does that really? I think this was supposed to be a loop. I think I did this intentionally. Like I put a door here that just leads to back here. It looks like a bug though. So what? Oh, this is a different location. Oh my god. Okay, so these things. The archive states this is a doppelganger. The entity seems to be composed of condensed sugar. Okay, so this is how you get this guy, right? You do this, and then you can do that. And they're gone. This is such a pain in the ass. Like this. That was a bug. That wasn't supposed to happen. I remember this place. The food on the shelf is made of plastic. The meat is rotten. So I had this dream, right? This is really loud. Thank you, Josh, for this wonderful music. I had this dream about walking into the grocery store and seeing all of the food in the grocery store being made of plastic. It was horrifying. I remember in the dream thinking that, like, oh, I'm never gonna eat again. What am I trying to convey with this side? Oh, there's a guy back here. I remember I put a guy back here. Oh, here he is. I don't think he does anything. I think he just kind of stands there. And also is invisible. He's just like that. Okay. Okay. Oh. Human nervous system rests on the bed of ice. A large insect rests on the bed of ice. This game, I don't know why I had an obsession with insects in this game. Okay. These fuckers. So, these fuckers, right here, scare me a lot. So, the idea of this is when I have this on, I can't move. And they can come slowly towards me, but they're still there. So if I do this, oh my gosh. I should give like a flashing warning for this stream, because like right at the beginning of the game I have it in like big bold letters, like, you know, flash warning. But I feel that I should also be stating this for this like whole game. The idea is you have to get around them. That's like kind of what most of this game is. Unfortunately. Huh. Okay. I remember putting like a tiled grid here so you can have an easier time telling where they are and where they aren't. Ah. All right. A pool key. Oh. Okay. I have a real picture of this place somewhere. Hang on. I have to find this image. Like this was a real fucking place. Mom, where is this image? I have a folder full of these fucking crummy liminal crummy liminal space photos I take. I know it was during COVID. Oh, come on, I know this is in here somewhere. Did it also have kick-ass music? No, not as kick-ass as this. Ah, I found it. Okay. I have to fucking shrink all of these. Here it is. This is... I literally... I literally made this. This is a real location in real life that I was in. We have the balloons. The balloons are the right color, too. And we have the shelves over here. This is such a bizarre lace. So, like, this entire game is constructed like this. Was it an actual store? Yes. I walked into a Stop and Shop. I think they were moving things around. Because it usually isn't that empty. Anyway. This is also a real location. I should just, like, pull up, like, all the references. But I'm not going to do that. Oh, I showed this on the website. Like, this was on the website. Right here. This is where I'm supposed to be right now. Except there's snow on the ground, I guess. This sign I made up. Everything you're gonna see past this point is made up. Look at this fucker's face. I remember wanting to make it sound like you were walking through the woods. And you go from, like, you know, woods ambience, and it slowly turns into, like, you know, it kind of sounds like you're inside a building. Like your footsteps, like it feels like you can hear them echoing off of like a gymnasium wall somewhere. But the tree is plastic. Okay. That's fine. Oh my god, I forgot about this. It's locked. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be here yet. Oh well. Very happy with. I I remember having nightmares about the fucking tree from Rainforest Cafe. That thing scared me a lot as a kid. Oh my god, he's alive again. have the... Yeah, that's the pool key. There's that number again. How many times did I put that number in here? Rainforest Cafe horror game? That's just Five Nights at Freddy's. That's just like a rainforest themed Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, that's a shortcut. I think that, yeah, there's a safe up here. Safe needs a key. Yes, that sounds awesome. It would just be a gorilla. It would just be like a real gorilla would come and get you. Like, it doesn't even have to be an animatronic. If you just make it a real gorilla, like, that's that's scary. Okay. The lock is broken. It smells like mid-dew. You can see bed bugs crawling in the crevices. Oh. It's locked from this side. I was always creeped out about hotel rooms with... How do I describe this? They have, like, themed hotel rooms with, like, weird wallpapers that, like, are like a jungle or something. Or they have, like, weird plaster sculptures in there to create ambiance. That's what I wanted to make here. Except, you know, like, the worst thing ever. It's a wooden cutout. It's a wooden cutout of a vaguely familiar fish character. There's water damage. Alright. Oh, this thing. Character is vaguely familiar. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what I was trying to make with this. Okay. Don't. Wait. Did I interact with this? Fountain doesn't seem to be connected to any sort of water system. How would you even know that? Why would I write that? That's a good gator. Oh, I think this place is a specific liminal space photo of like a water treatment center. I don't have the photo on me. If you're watching this, you probably know what I'm talking about or can look it up. If you're watching this on YouTube. But that gator is really good though. I think that's the best thing in this whole game. Fucking pool rooms. It's a plaster statue of an octopus. Water damage. It's a wooden cutout of a vaguely familiar character. Is that what they all say? No. Wish I was a little bit more creative here. What the... What was I even making with these? Oh. More bathrooms. Oh. The tub is filled with black fluid. Yeah, but what, like, what is that? But what is that? Why are they filled with black fluid? Oh, this thing. So I made a couple chase sequences in this game. And they're kind of like, you just have to run away. And dodge the obstacles or it gets you. And this is like the first one of those. And this thing appears like right behind you while you're walking down this hall. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think that creature is the scariest thing in this game. Because it's just the most incomprehensible thing in this game. It's just like, it's just, what I did was just draw several different faces and like rapidly switch them together. Like I didn't really try to make an animation. It was just like, where was it going? There. That's where I was going. I'm gonna get annoyed with this thing real quick, aren't I? So much fucking backtracking. There's also like weird issues with design. Because like, you have this whole open area and you could walk all the way over here and there's like nothing. I I don't know why I did that. Nope. If I was playing this on my own, I would have turned the game off. I can't handle basic jump scares. This game only has a few. I think it has this one. Uh, Actually, yeah, there's like 3 or 4 in this. Because there is that like spider. A lot of these puzzles are really awful. Like the solutions are really convoluted and they don't make any sense. And I think I was doing that on purpose. And I think in retrospect, I think it makes like a really terrible experience for a game. I think I was purposely doing that because there was a lot of other ARGs that had like absurd puzzles and I wanted to do the same thing. But like I feel like that can sometimes get in the way of a smooth experience. And I think that's what this game suffers from. But the atmosphere is cool. Oh, there's more. Okay. They're just like that. Oh, god damn. Alright. Where was it going? Depth -6. I don't even know what the elevator depth is supposed to mean. I'm not even gonna look at the creature chasing me. I'm just gonna run ahead. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god! He's so fast. Why did I make him so fast? I can't even beat my own game. Oh, this backtracking. This backtracking is horrible. Whatever I design next, I'm going to make zero backtracking. I did it. Safe key. I know where that goes. Oh my god. I hate that bed. I hate that bed so bad. Oh, oh, it's gone. I don't remember putting this in the game. Is he gonna, like, get me? Bloody house key. Oh boy, I know what this one is going to. There's no map in this game. I was originally going to add a map to this game, like Silent Hill, but I didn't know how to program it. Actually, no, I think I did. I think I was just too lazy to, truthfully. The door has no knob. Okay. Oh, okay, so this level that we're going to right now, this is a... I had a lot of dreams about how do I explain this? I had this dream more when I was in high school, because I was taking the bus to school every day. But the only way I could describe it is like I was very, very far away from home, and I had to walk home. And the way I did this was climbing through people's backyards, through suburban neighborhoods, and it felt like I was in some kind of endless maze of that didn't really make any sense. And there was also this sense of like dread because I didn't want to be seen by, you know, anybody inside the house. And I think it was ambiguous. I don't know if it was exactly like I was afraid of them like yelling at me or like coming out to like get me or something. Anyway, this was my attempt to replicate that. I think there's a lot. I think I added. There's a big dog somewhere, and I forget what he does. Plastic flamingo. Oh, it's a dish meant for dogs. It's full of bones and hair. It's a vegetable garden full of weeds. Look at that little guy over there. It's a good gnome. London with a shovel. Oh, I think that's an implication of there was this horrible item in the last game called the Cursed Shovel. I know, cool name. I had to have implied that, right? Like, that's too specific not to reference. Oh my god. Archive states this is some kind of animal that you've discovered walking home from school. Oh. You had to take a shortcut through someone's backyard, and you got lost. Physical attacks are ineffective. It will need to be subdued. Okay. Okay, so this house right here. This house, right? I have another picture to share. This is going to take a hot second. Come on, where is this? That's too recent. Took this a while ago. God, this folder's not. I need to organize this folder a lot better. And also, my memory is like shit, so remembering the order of these pictures is kind of a nightmare. Okay, I have two pictures to show. This one. When I took this photo, I was trying to capture some kind of sense of anticipation with this. I don't know if it was effective at all. It probably isn't. But this is an atmosphere I was trying to replicate. But also this house, that's what I'm actually looking for. This house is real. Just find a damn picture of it. There's the grocery store. Ah, right here. This is a real fucking place. This is a house that is like a few blocks from my house. And it's real scary. This building literally has no windows. It has one door. Looks a lot like the old church the town I grew up. It's a Masonic temple. There's probably a reason why they have no windows and only one door. But like, just walking around an entire house that just doesn't have any, like it just like it creeps me out, man. It's really scary. And that's what this is. It's locked. Okay. Okay. So the solution to this puzzle, it's another... I was an insane person, and I programmed every combination lock in this game to be the same number combination, but you had to do absurd, like, mental games to figure out, like, what they are. So this is the number combination down here. It's asking for the three middle numbers. 7 527 270 270. Cool. The television seemed to be picking up a local local broadcast. I'm detecting some kind of object hidden inside. Proceed with caution. I love this animation. This is really, really fun to animate. This guy.
I'm feeling hurt. Hurt.
How have you been, bud?
I'm hurt.
Sorry that you felt our conversations needed to be cut off. Only joking. Haha. Oh, by the way, another one of your unfinished art projects is downstairs. They're pretty angry about waiting such a long time to see you. I think that's supposed to reference the... Like in the beginning house, there was a television that you cut the cord from. Because it was talking to you. Okay, that was a shortcut. I really should have added a map in this game. Oh yeah, this thing. It's a felt puppet of an alien. This was a dream I had. This is another thing that, like, doesn't make any sense to the relation of the rest of the game, because it was me just... I had a dream that night, and then I woke up, and then I just added it to the game. I had a dream. I think I'd have to find... Like, I wrote this down, too. It was a dream about this alien inside my house that wasn't actually an alien. It was, like, a puppet with strings attached, and it was... I forget the rest of the dream, but there was an alien breaking into my house that was just a puppet like this. It's fine. I'm not mentally ill, I promise. It's a felt puppet of an alien. It seems to be controlled by something far above us. Too high for my scanners to reach. Okay. Oh, that's a shortcut. Okay. It's a cool light. What is this thing? Oh. What is this? I do remember taking this photo. There is a lot of, like... I really wanted to give, like, kind of an FMV look to some of this stuff, so I used a lot of real photography. I think that's my sister. I think that's my sister, and I, like, photoshopped her into an insect. Okay, this is flashlight puzzle. Okay, so see this thing? This only moves when you have the flashlight on. And the first room, I tried to give like a little tutorial of this, where you walk in and it does that, so it gives you a moment to, you know, kind of figure out what that does before you go into this room. God, there's a lot of basements in this game. Oh, I just cut this, don't I? That's fine. It's a painting of an old shack. It's a painting of an old shack that you took shelter in one winter after running away from home. Memories of a past life visit you for a moment. Your heart aches for something you do not understand. Is this a Changeling reference? Painting shows evidence of transformation progress. You're detecting below freezing temperatures from the other side. Okay. It's a drawer filled with neatly folded, clean clothes. It's a very clean bed. You remember being obsessive about cleaning once you escaped your parents' house. It's a self-portrait you made with oil paint. Someone has covered the face. You feel sick looking at it. I guess we're in a void. It's down here. It's a clay sculpture. You never got to finish it after being abducted to care for your grandmother. You still don't understand how they could have possibly found you out here hiding in the woods. A box of sculpting tools. You picked up what seems to be the brainstem of my missing brain. I'm starting to remember something. David. Are you still having hallucinations? Are they still taking the form of insects the size of people? Oh no. I was like actually having a moment there, then that happened. Okay. That's fine. Turning on your computer, you notice a file open called archive.txt. It's some kind of dream journal. Oh, okay. So, like, all of the descriptions I remember. Okay, so all of the descriptions you scan with this weird head, like this. I think they're dream journal entries. I could be wrong, though. Everything's so integrated with everything in this game. That scared me. Oh my god. Oh. You discover a dog whistle inside the broken television. Okay, that's what puts the doggy to sleep. I remember now. It's sleeping. I forget if I programmed that thing to wake up. You discover a game cartridge covered in a red substance. Okay. I think I know what this does. Animal Crossing? Oh, I never added this to the game. I was going to add an Animal Crossing cartridge. It wasn't going to be Animal Crossing, but it was going to be a cartridge that you could enter, and then, like, I really wanted to capture the feeling of, like, opening up your world in Animal Crossing after a long period of time and everyone being like, oh my god, I thought you were dead. I thought you were gone forever. But like I wanted the circumstances of that to be like significantly more severe. Like everyone got killed or something. But I never added that to the game, so I don't know why I'm talking about it here. Anyway, that's what this image was for, I guess. Instead I did this. I guess I just made Isaac. Oh, this was that mirror from the website. Something inside the desk. Yeah. It was a music lock. Library card. Okay. I think there's like one more thing. The library is like the last level. There's one more thing I want to check out first. What's the closest? I think that is. And then I can take the shortcut here. Sorry, not there. Here. Okay, so I added something in this game. That doesn't lead anywhere. It was a quest line I never finished, like programming. And I feel like it's like fun that it's here that you can do this, but where is he? There he is. So this guy, right? First, you need to talk to him with the Camellia mask on, because as a matter of importance, I must ask you a question. Have you or a loved one ever been involved with electricity? One of the answers kills you and the other one doesn't. And I forget which one. Yes. Oh. Oh. Let me try that again. The strange man wipes a glob of black slime on your arm. So yeah, you were supposed to be able to do something with this, and I just never did anything with it. You can't you can't do anything with this. It's just in your pocket. He just like wiped it on you, and it's just there now, I guess. What? Where does this lead? What? Oh, that's a bug. That's not supposed to happen. The doors are mixed up. I think that door led to a different location than it was supposed to. You know, I really tried to like make a lot of spaces that you just sort of like walk through as atmosphere, because this atmosphere was like my top priority with this game to get correctly. Um, but now, like, if I think I did achieve that at the sacrifice of a lot of backtracking, and I think I really could have like made better backtracking stuff. Like I'm only able to get to these locations as quickly as I am because I know where they are. There are a few things that I forgot I've added in a few locations where I don't remember where they are. But like I just kind of have this all in my head. I I've also dreamed about these places, so there might be like some weird familiarity like that, but frankly, I've just developed the game and I just know where everything is. And trying to picture somebody playing this that doesn't have that is horrible. Like this must be a nightmare for people. There's a tree again. It's the giving tree. The tree is some kind of animatronic. I was gonna make this thing come to life. You were gonna be able to talk to this thing, and I never animated it. Oh well, it's not moving. Excerpt from Sugar Water and its practical uses. 1 hour and 12 minutes after consumption, the user will feel a subtle but unmistakable shift in the atmosphere. Light from outside the room may suddenly disappear, and faint smells of mildew or sulfur might be present. This is when the user will be able to find a door. Doors will manifest themselves in a semi-random location in the room. It is possible to set up correct circumstances for specific doors to manifest, though this has varying results. Excerpt from The Corpse of Kyneton Mall. David was aimlessly wandering around Kyneton Mall when the drugs kicked in. He had been high before several times, but he couldn't really remember taking anything recently. He didn't like the feeling. It was uncomfortable and hard to focus on anything for more than a few seconds. He started his way back through the mall to find an exit, but eventually lost track of where he was. He assumed this was caused by drug-induced paranoia. He thought he must have wandered into a section of the mall that he had not seen before. There were unrecognizable storefronts and tight corridors which made sharp turns at odd angles. David was completely lost. The mall couldn't possibly be this big. So, this is something I wrote after an experience I had in this fucking building called the Cummings Center. Hang on, let me find an image of this fucking place. I wasn't high, but I did get lost in a huge corporate building. Do you see this fucking place? I was wandering around this place for 10 minutes and I couldn't find an exit. And it got so bad that I started to like panic. Again, I wasn't like on drugs or anything like that, like it says in the story, but like I was actually lost in here. Impossible not to get lost to a place like that. It just like, it's so fucking scary in here. Pictures. Photos. I remember these photos. These are the 2 dolls from the website. Is that a head? What is that? Why does it change when I press Q? I'm switching the head on and off when I look at these. Like you can see tiny little differences when I do that. Is that a bug? Is it a dog? That looks like a dog that's just like in the air. I think I was trying to make a UFO. Oh, this thing. I love this thing. It's him. It's the guy. Hey, David. How you feeling, bud? These strings are really giving me a headache. Oh, is that all the dialogue? Oh, that's disappointing. I can't even scan him. It's him. He's real. Okay, so I wanted to this whole experience from walking to the woods to inside like a library to inside the mall. I wanted it to feel like you're just going from nature to the most unnatural environment possible. I was also trying to like come up with the lore that like the library is just this endless thing that is consuming everything. Also, I think I can read the bookshelves in there. I just remembered. I think there's like extra lore in here. Excerpt from David and the Clown. David was often paranoid that men in black coats were following him. This paranoia was something that invaded his thoughts on a daily basis. Though David could never really produce much proof of this actually occurring. He first encountered one of these men on an evening walking home from school. Vague silhouettes of trees stood in the distance as the last sliver of light sank past the horizon. David has started to notice a faint noise of mechanical churning. It was at this moment a lanky figure stumbled from behind a telephone pole. It wore a long black trench coat and a black-rimmed hat that covered its face. It moved with an awkward demeanor that had too much precision to be passed off as intoxication. The strange man started to... The rest of the pages seemed to be covered in a black substance. I think that's just referencing the thing that we saw on the bridge. And again, it didn't lead anywhere. which is unfortunate. Excerpt from sugar water and its practical uses. Sugar water is a synthetic drug created from the venom of fire ants. The purpose of its creation is still debated because its original creator is still missing. The substance is known to cause strange and violent hallucinations along with feelings of euphoria and paranoia. It is normal for some users to experience mild symptoms hours or sometimes days before consuming the drug. This is known to occur even if the user is unaware of its existence. Oh. Okay. Actually, let's see this door. This is a shortcut. Yeah, this is a shortcut. Yeah, this is the final level. Oh, look, I was trying... There's another UFO. I think that's... I for some reason, my brain processed that as, like, a sheep, but I think that's supposed to be a UFO. Titan masks. through this door? It's locked from the side. Kyneton Mall Haunted House. It's a plastic jack-o'-lantern. Oh, okay, so more pictures. We're getting out the pictures. Kyneton Mall in this game is inspired by a real shopping mall that is in Salem, Massachusetts. It is a really creepy dead mall that I'm trying to find pictures of. Okay, so here is part of the mall. I wasn't making this exactly, but here in Salem, Massachusetts, we have kind of a unique kind of Halloween tourism. So a lot of the infrastructure of Salem is constructed around Halloween. And we just have permanent stores that are dedicated to just like haunted houses. And I think especially during the summer, when it's off season, this mall becomes very, very, very strange to be in. I'm trying to find more pictures. Oh, here's a good picture of the interior. These pictures are so massive. Okay, so this is inside the mall. I'm just gonna pull more pictures up once I find them. Come on, I know I have more pictures of this. Oh, I'm way ahead of where I should be. Hang on, I need to scroll back in this. Oh god, pre-transition me photos. Okay, I found some photos. Here's one. Oh, and here's an example of the decorations that are just like in this mall. Over here, it's like, you know, it's Halloween, so it makes sense to see this, but I'm trying to think of this in the context of just like you walking around a mall and you fucking see this shit. This wasn't even Halloween. Like, it wasn't around October. Like, this was just here. Here's another empty hallway. Oh my god, I just grabbed myself. Oh yeah, good night. Sweet dreams. But look at this. trying to find a picture of the outside. Oh, more pictures of the interior. Okay, I do have a few more pictures. Okay. Here's the weirdest photo. I think this is a maintenance tunnel that I totally didn't sneak into. This room was, or this hallway was like really short too. It was weird. Oh, here's that haunted house again, but like, you know, with dimmer lighting. Oh my god. I have way too many picture layers. I'm gonna delete all of this when I'm done. Again, a lot of these photos are taken off season. Come on. I know I have an outside photo of this place. Oh, this is unrelated, but this is a really good photo. This is an AMC theater. This was during COVID, where nobody was going to theaters, and there's supposed to be a big AMC sign, like right in the middle there, and it just wasn't, and it was missing, and I don't know, the visuals were just really interesting there. Okay, I can't find a picture of the outside of this mall, so I'll put these away for now. There we go. Anyway, haunted house. Enter if you dare. Okay. It's a plastic spider. Okay, there are jump scares coming up, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about this. Little animatronics. Isn't that fun? It's a wooden cutout with electronics attached. Okay, that's grandmother's chair. That's grandma's chair from the house. Wait. I was making so many connections in this game. Like, this game is really, really dense with, like, random connections that, like... Okay. The rain is softly hitting the window. We're inside a mall. But yeah, that rocking chair is haunted. I think I was implying earlier that the rocking chair was haunted. It's a rubber mannequin with electronics attached. It's so much fun. Oh, that's a bug. That's not supposed to say that at all. Something in there? I know that's a real photo. There we go. I can't even scan it. What the fuck is that? Is that like a dead animal? That looks fucking real. Oh my god. Cloud. The sculpture is covered in a dust-like substance. Okay. The digital screen on the other side seems to be broken. Oh, this thing comes to life. This is another chase thing. It's a painting of a burnt face. I want to scan this thing when it comes out. I forgot to scan the other thing. I think I'm going to go into the game's code because I want to read the description of that, like, flashing thing that we saw earlier. The archive states this was something that you saw in your attic. The entity... What is with this condensed sugar thing? Physical attacks are ineffective. It will need to be avoided. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna save first. I think I'm gonna be able to finish this game tonight. And then I think after I finish this, I want to talk about it for a little bit, because I have a lot to say about this. And then I think I'm gonna go to bed. I have a brain part. I'm gonna use that first. Okay. Pumpkin. I love that jack-o'-lantern. I think these are royalty-free sounds that I specifically chose because of how DOSy they sound. I don't think Josh made these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Does that do anything? What is that supposed to do? Alright. Okay, so you're like slower when you have a mask on. think that was my mistake. Okay. It's jack-o'-lantern. Oh, these are from the first game. Except they're, like, demolished. It's a vaguely familiar Halloween decoration. This vaguely familiar Halloween decoration is falling apart. Yeah, these are sprites from the first game. I think I was implying that these were, like, still here, and they've just been rotting in a closet for a while. Like this one especially. This vaguely familiar Halloween decoration is falling apart. Looking at it makes you feel sick. You've picked up what seems to be the limbic system of my missing brain. I'm starting to remember something. David? What is happening to me? I'm scared. It's disconcerting. Oh, this fucking image. Okay, so this is a real... Okay. At the risk of sounding insane, there was a night that I thought I saw a UFO, and I tried to take a picture of it. I took several pictures of it. I even took a video, and it might not be a UFO at all. I think it's very likely that these are like planes or drones, because I know there's an airport nearby, but they were doing weird stuff. This is the photo. A lot of these are like me inserting a creature into a photo. This is me taking out the lights from the photo. Let me, you know what? Let me pull up the video. Because it's like... It's probably drones. I hope it's drones. Where is this? Okay, you're not going to hear my pre-transition voice. Okay. Here we go. All right. Do you see these lights? We have like an airport nearby here. They're right here. And I think you can actually see a plane go by. Maybe these are planes coming into perspective. They're just... It's really hard to explain how weird they looked, like, not through this camera, because I was like, you can see here, I'm backing up, like this was really, really far away that I was getting this. Maybe I was just like freaking myself out and I was looking at like planes in the sky. But they were just like standing there like that. Like not doing anything. I was so weirded out by this that I had to put it in the game. I'm probably just crazy. No. Oh, here's a plane, right? This one looked way different from these ones. This is what a plane looked like. You can see how it like blinks in the air. Right here. That was a plane. These were like doing something different. Oh well. Okay. Oh yeah, they were in this position too. They were just like going into different like positions and then staying there for a while and then moving into a new one and then slowly fading out of like the light, I guess. Sorry, I said that wrong. Their lights were slowly fading out, like in and out. Anyway. This is the final thing. We're gonna beat this game now. I've never seen this story before. Okay. You picked up the trapdoor key. A trapdoor key. This leads upstairs. This unlocks this. You know, the thing we've been trying to escape from the entire time. Alright, are you ready for an ending cutscene? Because this is the best shit I could do with this. After what seemed like a lifetime of restless sleep and bad dreams, the trapdoor, which kept David from escaping, miraculously opened. He climbed upward and out of the basement to find himself in an empty and unfamiliar house. The town David had dreamt of was fading into obscurity and slipping back into the subconscious. Vague images of old puppets and Halloween decorations flickered in David's mind like a candle burning out. With the weight of past lifetimes and forgotten dreams, David stepped into the cool autumn air and into the woods once again. And that was it. That's the game. I think these are patrons. Yeah, so all of my patrons that I had are credited right here. You can come and read them. These are the people that supported this project. I like this game. I'm really proud of what I've made here. I think it's really clunky and it has a lot of flaws. I think largely due to how unorganized the code was. I also think that the way I developed this was I think a very, very interesting experiment of like subconscious game development where I would literally try to replicate my dreams, and if I did dream of something, I would put it in the game. Like that's kind of where like the creativeness and the structure of the game was like made and developed. I really was trying to like there were creative decisions I had to make this like a cohesive experience. but it was largely just like trying to get it exactly like that. And the real locations that I used were locations that some of this was like real, based off of real locations that then entered into a dream I had. So you know, I had a lot of reference photos for this taken. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I have a lot of thoughts about this game. This game sold a lot of copies. I say a lot of copies. It was a lot for me, you know. I think I made a total of like $600 on sales, which is like incredible for me. It really means a lot that people were interested in this game and wanted to play, and I'm really sorry for this game's shortcomings. But game development is still something I really want to continue. It's just a wonderful thing, and it's good for my brain, and I like making creative projects like this. I just hope that I can get better at it. The current project I'm working on is like an animation with like comic stuff, which is something I'm still interested in making. But I think I'm more interested in making games. I just don't have. It's just very difficult for me right now to work on like really big long form projects like this, because this was largely developed by myself. I did all of the art, all of the animation. I did get help with the soundtrack. My friend Josh Cominelli, wonderful musician, wonderful music artist. Please go support him. He made all of the incredible tracks in this game. I also got the help from Pestergest. He made some really wonderful sounds. He made like the attack noise, not this, but like the weird sort of when you hit an enemy noise, which is like, I think really like one of my favorite sounds in this. But like he did like sound effects. He I think he took some photos for the website. He also did a lot of the like visuals, like this. He made this, like the stuff you're seeing on the screen. He also did this right here. These visuals that you see right here. He also made one for the chameleon mask, but I didn't end up using it. Or I did end up using it. That was actually right at the edge here. You can see it at the edge here, but like, oh well. I want to thank these two people for helping me with this project, and I also want to thank the people who bought the game on Steam and on itch.io, and I also want to thank you know, my patrons for letting me do this. This project was just such a wonderful experience to make for me. And it is something I hope to do again in the future. I'm a little hesitant to like add more stuff to this game. I do want to. The desire is there. It's just that like the spaghetti code and the like the lack of optimization for this project makes it really difficult to implement new things. A lot of the code in this game is running off of like stuff that I was doing back in like GameMaker 1.4. Like I remember working on this stuff even before I had GameMaker 2, which now isn't even called GameMaker 2. It's just like GameMaker, like the new one. Anyway, it is midnight. I do have to get to bed because I have work in the morning. This was fun, playing through this. It's really interesting to look at like a project I worked on like I think almost 2 years ago at this point, where there's just like so many things I forgot, and things that there's probably a ton of things I missed. I know for a fact there were like 2 or 3 rooms that I did not go into, but it's probably minor stuff. Like if you watched this playthrough, I think this is like a good substitute for you know, like actually playing it, especially because you don't have to figure out all those like stupidly convoluted puzzles. Hang on. There we go. I have to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I've been like anticipating streaming. I've really been enjoying this. This is like coming on here and just like drawing and talking about things that I like has been like a good experience for me. And tomorrow I think I might be doing some drawing or some games. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it'll be something. I know I'll at least be here to talk about things. Oh, this is the woods. This is the woods with the fence and the snow. Anyway, good night, everyone.